Hey everyone, good Thursday evening. We are coming to you live today. I have with me Smoky Angie again. Thank you, Angie, for joining me this evening.
My pleasure.
I just figured we'd come on here and answer questions for you guys, chat a little bit, and see how things go.
Sounds great.
All right. I see someone says, please puff in the air. We will eventually.
A lot, right?
Uh-huh. Okay, I do have my Virginia Slim 120s in my leather case. Hi, Alex. Hi, Ken. Hi, Curtis. I am doing well. Now, I've got some wine with me this evening because this week has rendered and this day has rendered a wine evening. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to pour myself a glass before I start smoking.
It's a shame we can share by the camera.
Oh, I know. I would love to. It's
I do have water.
No, I have that too, but it's from a winery from that's on one of the islands in Lake Erie. That's in Ohio, I guess it's Ohio. But they have a winery up there, and it's Sweet Belle. I don't know if you like. Do you like sweet wines or do you like reds or?
I love sweet, especially rosé. Rosé.
Oh, then you would love this because that's what this is.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry.
I can try.
All right. If I ever come visit, bring some of this.
We have a deal.
I can't get it out. Okay, you know, this is like par for my day. That is okay, Ken. These things happen. Thus, wine is the answer. There we go. All right. Both lick the filters. Oh, Curtis, you're my lick the filter guy.
I've been there before. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't lick I licked the side of the cigarette once, and it did seem to make it burn a little slower. All right.
Good.
Cheers to everyone. I got the wine. I can get my ciggies. Hi, Gary. I am doing well.
That one I can go with you, Abby.
Oh. Okay, that is much needed.
Feels good.
Gary, what did I have this evening? Oh, I had a steak power bowl from Chipotle. It was quite good. Tonight was a night out kind of night because I wasn't cooking.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So we went out tonight?
Pardon?
You went out tonight?
Yeah, it's just I don't know if you guys have Chipotle there. But yeah, we just picked it up and brought it home because I knew I was doing this.
Ah, that's good. I like ordering too.
Yeah. I just have not not up for it today, that's for sure.
I went out more in the weekends. Like every weekend we have to go out to the rest to get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, Abby, tell me, did you end up watching Ozarks or not?
I did.
Did
Oh
you
my
like
goodness, I did. I binge watched it probably about a month ago. I started watching it and I was like hooked instantly.
it?
I'm like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, this is so great. Why haven't I watched this before? And I went through the whole series in like a week.
Yes, so good. I was so sad when it ended because I wanted more.
Yeah, same here. Like, I just like how it seemed like every time they got one problem solved, here came another bigger problem, and
Yeah.
lots of twists and turns in there. And I like stuff like that.
Yes, it's a pretty good show. Like they were genius. I didn't like much the ending because I love that character, but
Mm,
it happens. It's very like real life. It makes me remember a bit Breaking Bad was one of my favorite shows as well.
yeah,
And it was perfect. Pretty good.
yeah, that was good. Good choice, Ken. Thank you, Mr. Jim Beam. I'm sorry, I don't know. Just Beamy? I don't know. Curtis, you want tongue holds before lighting up.
Oh my god, I'm into so much smoke right now.
Yeah. I tried to learn those tricks. I looked ridiculous. I gave up.
Which tricks, Abby?
Huh?
Which tricks have you tried?
I tried to do smoke rings and I tried to do French inhales. Yeah.
It's really hard. Sometimes I manage to do it, but sometimes not. But maybe I can teach you how to do some rings if you like.
Yeah, we'll have to practice. You'll have to teach me sometime.
That would be fun.
Hmm. So now I need a new show to binge watch.
Each one.
Huh?
Each
I
one you.
don't I don't know. I'm waiting for Umbrella Academy, the next season of Umbrella Academy. Have you seen that one?
No, how it is? Like a comedy.
It's really good. It's on Netflix, I believe. Yes.
I think I'm gonna see sometime because I want new shows. Now I'm watching The Crown. It's pretty good.
Is
I
it?
I regret I haven't started before. It's really
Mm,
it's very interesting. I like the historical side of it too. The
yeah.
language itself is very good.
Hmm. I don't
You
know that I can I smoke wearing a leather jacket. I don't have a leather jacket, believe it or not.
here
I,
is pretty
I'm
good.
I'm more fond of pea coats, I guess. I have a black one, a red one, and a white one.
When we like something, we need in every color, right?
Hmm.
I am the same. I always get like, okay, I shouldn't get all those, but I can't resist.
Yeah. Well, you never know what you're gonna wear, so you need something to go with all of it.
Exactly.
Natanizer wants you to get a leather case, Angie.
Oi, sorry.
One of the comments.
Oh, I can see the comment. The
Yeah,
comments.
he wants you to get a leather case like this to match. Well, maybe not like that, but to
The
match
ones
your
that
outfit.
I want. cases are beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a different aesthetic, I think.
Mhm. Gary, were they grilled? Your hot dogs? Matthew, you had steak. Matthew, where do you work? We need to come there.
Tell us.
Yep. Matthew said Obi-Wan is the shit. Okay. William wants us to use him as an ashtray. I don't know that I could do that, William. I don't know that I could do that.
Doesn't burn if you do it.
Yeah, I wonder, does it burn? That's a good question.
I did burn my leather couch one of these days, and I got pretty sad.
Yeah, I bet. Ken, I'm slowly learning that. I did have someone offer to buy me some high heel shoes at one point, but I had 2 major ankle surgeries in the last year and a half, and I'm still kind of wearing flat shoes, so heels are kind of out for me for a little while more anyway.
Yeah, I don't wear heels much either, only when I go out sometimes.
Yeah.
I like to walk, so with the heels is pretty hard.
Yeah. Ooh, Matthew, Texas Roadhouse. You need to send me some like gift certificates or something. I love Texas Roadhouse. I'm probably one of the few people I love steak. I know it's so bad for you, but I love it. Curtis?
But I'm more like white meat person.
Yeah. Well, that's usually what I eat more of. Real honestly, is white meat, but I love a good steak. French toast. That sounds good too.
My boyfriend loves steak. Like in Argentina, steak is a thing.
Yeah. Can he smoke 2 cigs at the same time? I've never done that. Have you?
Then what?
Smoke 2 cigarettes at the same time? What's that?
I'm trying to see the comments here, like in the
Oh,
live.
I gotcha.
But what was their question?
Yeah, there was one they said, can we smoke 2 cigarettes? Oh my gosh. Bad news. Bad news, guys. Last one in this pack.
Oh my god.
This is par for my week. I'm so ill prepared.
Do you have more packs there?
I have an open pack of Newports. I'll tear into that next.
Oh, that's good. Always be prepared.
Curtis, now I'm craving steaks. Yeah, same. And because your tongue is so wet and moist, it puts the cigarette out right away without leaving any marks. Do you like
I'm not sure I know how to do that.
tongue hole? I don't either. Like, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it or something.
I'm afraid of dropping the cigarette.
Yeah, it's not very stable. Okay, sorry. I've got my little laptop over here. I'm Googling what a cigarette tongue hold. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be afraid that would fall too. There's a picture of a woman like with her tongue out like this, and it's like stuck to her lips or her tongue. William, like, do you have people that, because I know you've told me that you have women that do like a party, they come together and smoke and use you as your ashtray. Do they like actually put it out? Uh-oh, we lost Angie. Oh, there she is.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's okay.
You think it was my connection, maybe?
Yeah, I tried to record off of this with someone else, and I went to the park, and the recording just was horrible. Like the voice was horrible, the sound was horrible. So I learned when I do this, I have to be at home. She doing that? We smoked 2 Newports. Does anybody else have any? So I'm curious about the binge watching thing. We'll go back to that. Have you watched Handmaid's Tale at all?
I love Handmaid's Tale.
Oh my
I
goodness,
didn't finish the last season yet, but it's so good.
it is good.
Each season you are watching now.
What am I watching? I'm not binge watching anything at the moment. Work and life has been crazy. Plus, summer is here. We're getting hot, hot, hot. And I'm trying to get ready here for vacation here in a couple weeks. We smoked 2 Newports. I can try, Dave. Thank you, Matthew. Oh, Angie's frozen. So glad you guys are here. Oh, we lost her again. Do any of you have any suggestions for a good show to binge watch?
I don't know what happened with my connection. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We gotcha. Ashtray Boy wants to know what brand of cigarettes you are smoking, Angie.
This one is like a cough cigarette. It's with, I think, clove as well. It's pretty good, very sweet, and it's brown. It's like a tiny more. I think it's like Indonesian cigarettes.
Yeah. William, they put it out right on your tongue. Okay, I'll check them out. And I hope you love Ozark. It's amazing. I don't watch too much television myself. That's probably good, Curtis.
Guys, if you have some questions for Abby and me, feel free to do it.
Yeah. Oh, 2 years of smoking fetish, Angie. Congrats.
Thank you.
I did see your video. Ken says congrats too.
Thank you, guys. I can't believe it's been that long. And you, Abby, how long are you on the fetish community? The smoking fetish?
What's that?
How long?
How long have I been doing this?
Yes.
Probably about 8 months.
Oh, it's pretty, like, soon.
Yeah,
New.
it's pretty new.
Are you enjoying it?
I am. I have fun with it. It's grown much more than I ever thought it would. So yeah, and it keeps me busy, which is always good. It keeps me out of trouble.
Yes. Right, it's fun, right? It's nice to like communicate with people that smoke as well and enjoy the smoking. It's fun.
Yeah, yeah. And I continue to meet and chat with lots of nice people, and they send me emails all the time. We've obviously got a great crowd following. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy interacting with everyone, and it's fun to hear everybody's stories. I like listening to people's stories just in general. So I had worked as a civilian on a military base probably about 10 years ago. And I used to enjoy listening to the military people come in, and they would tell their stories about the things that they've seen and stuff. I'm like, I could sit here for hours and listen to you. Just listen to your story and all the things you've seen and done. But so yeah, it's kind of fun for me.
It's pretty cool to like kind of see through other people's eyes because there's a lot of experiences that we won't have in our own life. So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Okay. But it's sometimes as I smoke, I kind of look like I tongue it a bit. I may do it that way. I just don't know. It is kind of like the video I put out, was it yesterday or the day before? It was about exhales. And I just did all kinds of different exhales. And because I had someone ask me what was my favorite exhale. So I started doing I did a video just on exhales. And I'm like, watch, I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm trying to do it on purpose, So some of them, it was like, it doesn't look that great because I know why I'm doing it, it's not just happening naturally. But there's a question for you. What is your favorite exhale?
My favorite exhale. I think there's low ones. Like,
Pardon?
I think there's low ones. Like,
Oh, okay. All right.
exhales are pretty nice as well, I think.
Yeah. Because I just did I know I've had people ask me to blow up towards the ceiling and out to the side and straight down and stuff like that. So, all right. So I have an unlit cigarette. I'll try the tongue thing. Uh, it's not happening.
Like it should stick in the tongue.
Yeah, you'd think.
I think it's pretty hard to do that because it's slippery.
Yeah, mine is broken. I don't know.
I can't do either. Like it failed. Don't want to lose my cigarette.
Mm-mm.
If someone can do that, please teach us.
Yeah,
I think I never saw anyone doing that like with the tongue, because I never heard of either.
no, me either. 4 girls in a smoking session. Does that, William, I'd be curious to know when they use you as an ashtray, does it like irritate your stomach? Do you actually ingest the ashes or the butts?
Oh, that's a pretty good question. I always wonder.
Yeah,
Once I
thank
did
you.
a live session with a slave, let's say, and he was eating like he was smoking with me and eating his ashes, like, and he really ate it.
Yeah. I just can't imagine. I would think that would make my stomach hurt. I don't know.
Yes.
Look at you, Ken.
The
Ken's
butt.
got all the stats. First Instagram post was September 6th, 2021. All right.
It's cool that they know things that we don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, and Ashtray Boy, 8 months, 1 week, and 1 day. But then who's counting? I like that. Thank you. I'm gonna let you guys be my, what is that, statisticians?
The thing about the exhales are interesting because we always focus on the inhales. Like, it's something when I'm recording, I care more about. Let's say, like, I pay more attention how to inhale.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah. Treyon, I am smoking Newport Menthol Golds right now.
Always when you smoke Newports, I get like my mouth watering because I want to try so hard. And I don't.
I don't know, William. I would have to be pretty intoxicated for that. How about you, Angie?
What?
He says if there were 3 other girls and you were drinking, you would be more relaxed, and when you saw that it didn't hurt the person, you would actually enjoy it. Putting the ash or the cigarette out on the tongue.
Like putting someone else's.
I think I would have to be really intoxicated to try that.
Whatever. True.
Lena managed to hold the filter down without dropping it. I think my favorite exhale is when they blow smoke in my face. Oh, there's a question for you, Angie.
I can see the questions.
It says, do you like the menthol like I do?
I love menthols. Here we have like the menthols we have are not like full flavors. Like there is like a little bubble in the filter, and you press it, then you feel the menthol more strong. Like the cigarette's tobacco, and then there you press and you have the menthol. It's good. But I wish they had like full flavors. For example, there is one that is Godan. When I
Mm-hmm.
was younger, it used to be full flavor, but then become like clove with menthol, and I don't like much.
Uh, hmm. That would be, yeah, I don't know. That would be kind of a weird combination. The clove with the menthol.
Yeah, it doesn't match, I think. Here, normally the cigarettes that have a different taste are like like clove with something else, like clove with cherry, clove with coffee, like this one. I think
Oh,
they're Indonesian cigarettes. I used to like when I was younger, but now it's just makes me a bit sick in the stomach.
yeah.
Wait, I think.
Oh, I'm making a mess. It's never made me sick and it doesn't do anything to my stomach. Wow, 20 years, William? That's a long time.
Yeah.
Angie, have you ever wore a cat suit?
Yes, a few times. I did a couple of clips. It's like PVC catsuit, I think. It's very tight.
Yeah. Here's a fun fact about, I guess cat suits. Have you ever seen or tight clothing, leather clothing? You ever seen Grease, the movie Grease?
No, I never saw it.
Okay. Well, if you ever get the chance, you gotta watch it because it's a great movie. It's a classic. But the actress in there, Olivia Newton-John, in the end, she's wearing black leather pants. And they're like skin tight. And here's the trivia tidbit is that she had to have them. They sewed her into the pants.
Oh my
Like,
god.
yeah, because they were that tight. They sewed them onto her to film it. I was like, holy cow, man! Was she able to breathe?
Yeah, like on those gala things like Met Gala, normally they do that, like sewing their bodies to fit pretty well.
Yeah,
But how
yeah,
they stay there like for hours? Like when they need to pee, what they do?
yep. Don't breathe.
I do like corsets though, and they're pretty tired. Can't breathe too much either.
Yeah, I get that, Fernando. But I guess it's a lot of risk with smoking. But that's why we're here. Because if your wife won't smoke, we will.
We smoke for her, like all the cigarettes she won't smoke, we will.
Right. Queen Alina could hold the filter with her tongue and seeing the cigarette, bottom teeth, and tongue together. All right. Where are you from, Curtis? Are you in Canada? I'm trying to remember. Please blow upwards towards the ceiling. Oh gosh, my cup is empty.
So the wine is good.
Someone drank all my wine. I hate that. Thank you, Tony. Tony's asking, have either of us given a man a smoky kiss?
I have. I have
Same.
Do you like having smoky kisses?
What's that?
Do you like smoky kisses?
Yes.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Bianca. Blow up towards the sky. Ken says we're practically performing a public service.
You're welcome, guys.
I've never thought of it that way, but I guess you're right. Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay, that's what I thought you were in Canada, Curtis. All right. So while we're waiting for some other questions to come in, do you like being famous? Because you said you've been recognized before, right? When you're out in public.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No. In public.
No one's never ever recognized you from YouTube?
No, in public, no.
No. Oh, okay. Then maybe that was Goddess D that told me that. Someone told me that. And I was like, well, I haven't had that happen yet either, but fully expect for it to happen someday, I'm sure.
Yeah, but when you're out and someone looks too much, you get like, oh my God, does that person knows me? Jesus.
Have to walk around like the celebrities do, you know, with the baseball hat and the sunglasses and the coat collar pulled up.
Imagine.
Mm.
I think most guys like dream about like go out and meet a smoking fetish model maybe.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I prepared questions. Give me 3 movies that you think everyone should watch.
Mm.
And all of you watching, you know, if you have any suggestions, throw them out there.
I really love it's hard for me to remember the names in English. I think it's The Mockingbird, something like that.
Okay, yeah. That's a
I
good
love
movie.
as well. And Hair is a pretty interesting movie. I think everyone should watch.
Okay.
Maybe I'm gonna throw one that is my favorite. One of my favorites. There's Lolita. It's pretty interesting. I love because you kind of the actor was really smart because he makes you kind of sympathize with the guy, and you shouldn't. And you sometimes like you really get in his shoes in a way because he's mentally sick, but you sometimes feel like he's right. It's really crazy. After you're like, oh my God, I have problems.
That's funny. No, I am not. More Red Time asked me, are you known in your area as the smoking woman from YouTube? No. Quite honestly, I don't really tell people that I'm on YouTube. This is just kind of my thing that I do. You know, if people I know find out, great. They better subscribe, especially if I know them. But yeah, I have not been recognized. Although I will admit the guy at the smoke shop knows me pretty well. We're on a first name basis.
Like you're always there.
Ashtray Boy says Basic Instinct has a great smoking scene with Sharon Stone. Yes, it does. That is a great movie.
Talking about that, I think that Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish because he always do like something with feet, like a close up of the feet of the woman. Like he always makes those aesthetic scenes with feet. I really think he has.
Yeah, he probably does. I'm gonna have to go back and watch a few of those now and take a closer look.
Yeah, always when I watch a movie from me, I go like, this guy has a foot fetish. Are you sure?
Mhm. All right. Bianca says Jurassic Park 1 is a good one. That is a good one. More Red Time says, please fit in some French inhales here and there if you both of you, please. I can't do French inhales.
Let's
I
try.
look ridiculous. It's all you, Angie. Oh, there you go. That was good.
My nose.
Do you do a lot of nose exhales?
Nose, yes. Most of it, like, sometimes you don't even notice you're doing with your nose when you're smoking, like, because it's how you're breathing and, like, becomes kind of natural.
Yeah, same
But
here.
I don't like much because it shuts my nose sometimes.
Yeah, I noticed more only because it's been pointed out to me, and I've noticed how much people pay attention to how you smoke and the things that you do. I've noticed that sometimes when I go to start talking, a little bit of smoke comes out my mouth and my nose like all at once. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that probably looks weird, but it is what it is.
And there is the residual smoke too. Like you exhale and it still has smoke in your lungs, so it comes out when you breathe through your nose and mouth. I know
Yeah,
because of the backlight when I'm filming, for example, like when I'm smoking, I cannot as much because we don't have that much lighting, like in daylight, for example.
right.
But when I'm filming, when I get like to tap my ashes, I see like when I'm editing, the
Yeah.
smoke out.
All right. William Douglas says one of the best smoking scenes was Alicia Silverstone when they were doing a close up when she was in the restaurant. What movie was that, William? Silver with Sharon Stone. I don't know that I've seen that movie. Have you? Called Silver with Sharon Stone in it?
I'm not sure because for me it's hard to remember movies by the name in English.
Yeah.
So maybe I saw and I don't know because of the name. I
Yeah.
think they changed the name a lot.
Yeah. So is English your second language then?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
speak a bit of Spanish too, but I speak more English. Like it's not
Okay.
fluent, but it's more.
That nice to have that connection with the smoke shop guy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's very cool. He orders in my Virginia Slims for me. Um, yeah, because otherwise they're kind of hard to find in my area. I don't know if it's a supply issue, if it's just not they're popular or expensive or what. But I always know when I'm down to like a pack or two, I need to give them a call and have them order me in another carton.
Oh, that's cool.
Fernando is asking Angie, can you find Newports for sale in Brazil?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
He's asking if you can find Newports for sale in Brazil.
No. Here we have like just a few brands and American brands that we don't have, like Newport, Virginia Slims, like more All those brands we don't have here. I normally smoke just Dunhill and Marlboro because it's the ones I like more and the only ones I can really find here.
Yeah.
They're limited, unfortunately.
All right. Gunnar says, good evening, and you both are looking quite ravishing. Such elegance and grace. Thank you, Gunnar.
Thank you. Oh, Gunnar is really sweet.
And More Red Time says, thank you, Angie. Amazing. I'm assuming that's for your French inhale.
Thank you. I don't know those much, but I guess I've learned.
Yes, I have More Red Time. I have practiced in front of a mirror, and it's ridiculous. I've tried to practice in front of hubby, and God love him, he puts up with so much stupid crap from me all the time. He laughed. I just look weird doing it. I don't know. My mouth and nose don't want to coordinate right to do a French inhale.
But French inhale is really hard. Like I took years to learn. Like I tried since I was like 18, I think. Because I always found so cool, but it's really hard to do it.
Yeah. Sliver from the early 90s. That was a good, I don't think I've seen that movie, Bianca. One movie I can think of with Alicia or some excess baggage. I don't know that I've seen that one either, Curtis. If you mentioned smoke shop, do you think he would give you some free or at cost cigars? I don't know. I've never really looked into cigars because I'm not a huge, I don't like the smell of cigars. Do you smoke cigars at all, Angie?
No, I don't. I did
No.
for lips, but I didn't like much either. They are too strong. And you can't finish them like in a day, so you have to keep them. And to keep them, you need a special place. And I don't have that.
Yeah, you have to keep them like at a certain temperature and certain humidity and all this other stuff.
Yes, it's for fancy people, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that fancy. I don't know. I'm pretty basic, I guess. Smoking Amore and Swept Away is Madonna Smoking Amore and Swept Away is stunning. The playing poker scene dangling is fast. I've not seen that movie either, and I love Madonna. I grew up with Madonna.
She's amazing.
In charge, and they had a bunch of kids, and the grandma died since they were trying it. I don't know what that movie is, William. So while we're waiting, do you have a tattoo?
I have one.
You do have one?
Just one, yes, like a plane in my arm.
Oh, okay.
Do you have tattoo?
I do. I do have one. Sorry. It's on my ankle.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. It's just like a tribal design or something. I don't know. It was really a long one. Probably me. I won't call it what it's commonly known as, but You know, it was one that's made for like your lower back. Um, but I had them shorten it up and put it on my ankle. And it's got like a little diamond in it that's red. Because I color my birthstone, but
Oh, seems pretty.
mhm. My ex used to give me smoky kisses. For whatever reason, it wasn't lustful, but very intimate for some reason. Yeah, I would think that would be intimate. I mean, hopefully she wasn't giving everyone smoky kisses.
You're funny.
Yeah, hubby is a very patient man. More red time. Yeah, I like to get silly a lot. Peg 22167. Do you French inhale? I do not. Angie can a little bit. Angie, Ashtray Boy wants you to do a snap inhale.
All right. I think I forgot how to do it.
It's hard to do it on demand.
I think we got one.
All right.
Smoke in my eye. Gee.
Marcio is asking you, Angie, to drag the cigarette without leaving the smoke start out before drag.
Like directing hail. I used to do that because I didn't know other way to smoke.
Nah.
Because like that.
Mm. All right. What is your dream vacation?
My dream vacation, I think, would be like spend my birthday in Santorini.
All right.
Yours?
Mine, I want to go to Greece. Yeah, for me, that's like the very, very top of the bucket list. My grandparents I was just gonna say imported. Oh my God, immigrated to the United States from Greece.
No, that's cool.
So yeah, I want to go visit there.
It's like a
Amongst
special
other
place for you.
Pardon?
Like a special place for you.
Yeah. All right. So here's another question. Which one do you prefer? To have trust or love?
I have to pick.
I
I think
mean, it's just a random question.
love. Because
Love.
when you love someone, like trust comes naturally, I guess.
That's funny. Because when I saw that question, I was like, I think I would have trust. Because if you trust someone, then you are free to love them, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So that's kind of funny you say it that way.
It's crazy how everyone like thinks in a different way about things.
Yeah. What is the longest? David wants to know what is the longest inhale we both can do. I don't know. I have, I don't know, like, I've never really tried to like time it.
Yeah.
So, what do you do when you're not working for your YouTube channel?
Me,
Yeah.
I like to read a lot. I
Mm,
write sometimes. I love watching shows and movies. I like to run too.
okay.
Yeah, I guess those are the things I like to do.
Okay. Yeah. When I'm not doing this, I'm working my normal job or binge watching something or out and about with the family. There's just, yeah, I feel like I'm always go, go, go. So,
Yeah. It's always good to be occupied with something.
yep, there's always something to do. What is, it's not direct drag. It's because Angie smoked, leaving the smoke out a little bit before. Okay, so he explains what he was talking about. Marcio does. He said it's not direct drag. It's because Angie smoke, leaving the smoke out a little bit before inhaling the smoke. It's like no natural smoking. I'm not sure I quite understand that.
He's criticizing my smoking style.
Fernando says, nice drag. Thank you. Ashtray Boy asks us, what is your favorite perfume?
I have a few, I think. There's one that is from a Brazilian brand that I love, and I always wear like daily, like because it's not so sweet and also not so strong. It's a nice smell. And I also love the Bloom one from Jimmy Choo because it's very sweet and I love it to go out with. My boyfriend
Yeah.
loves it as well. I
Yeah.
don't have a favorite, I
Uh,
think.
I usually go with, they're both actually from Victoria's Secrets. One of them is actually a perfume. It's called Tease. And the other is, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. It's more like they have lotions and body sprays. Um, I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, it's failing me right now.
I do love their lotion.
It almost smells like pear. Gosh, what is the name of it? I can't think. Now I'm gonna look it up because it's bothering me. Maybe it's Love Spell. That's what
Oh,
it is.
that one smells so good.
It does. I love that stuff. Okay, Curtis says, I had my supper a tad early and went to and finished work a bit early to see your live video as I get excited as women smoke. Well, thank you, Curtis, for changing your schedule for us to be here. Marcio, don't worry about it. No worries. Bianca says her favorite perfume is Edine. Who makes that, Bianca? David is asking Angie if you have any other brands that you can smoke for them.
Like from Brazil that I like.
Yeah. I guess for this, I'm assuming.
I like Parliaments, LAM. I like Lux Strikes a lot. The red one is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Those normally I just smoke and film with. I also like, I think those are my favorites because I smoke more.
Yeah. William says, thank you guys. Have a great day. You too, William. Thanks for being here. Okay, Bianca, I'm probably gonna butcher this, but that perfume is by Chakral. I don't know that I've ever heard of it. I'm not huge into trying lots of different perfumes. I'm not huge into like florally smelling stuff. I like the sweeter smelling stuff.
Yeah, they're very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you find a perfume you like, you stick with like,
Yeah.
it becomes like your smell in a way.
Yeah. I used to like, back in the day, I loved Poison. That was like my perfume. I loved that stuff when I was younger. But then, you know, as I grew up and got into Victoria's Secret type stuff, yeah, we won't talk about that part of it. But anyway, that's when I liked the Love Spell and the teas.
Yeah, our taste has changed a lot in life. There are some perfumes I used to love, and now when I smell, I get like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. Marcio said to inhale the smoke slowly and leaving the smoke out of the mouth a little bit before inhale. This looks like a performance and not natural smoking.
Well, it's what people like in videos, so.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's referring to a snap inhale.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's not as more like, let's say, to put on a show, but because
Right.
I feel so much when I smoke, I really always feel like,
Right.
like I get used to it.
Yep. B Bixby says great pairing. Thank you. Thank you, B. Bianca says, yeah, okay, cool. All right. Let me see what else I can. Oh, what is your favorite food? We'll go there. I know we've already talked about steak.
I love Japanese, Mexican. I think those are my top favorite foods.
Yeah, those are good. I don't know that I have a favorite. I do like Mediterranean food a lot. Chinese food, Indian food, Mexican. I like it all.
They're pretty makes me hungry.
Yeah. I don't know. Sanjeev says, Angie, Donka smoking style, Haute super smoking, perfect smoking. I like all your videos and I like you. Thank you, Sanjeev. David is asking you to smoke some more, Angie.
If I smoke more. No, I don't have those in Brazil either.
Yeah.
I
No,
basically have nothing in Brazil. When I go to Europe, I probably get like a lot of packs.
Yeah. Yeah, those are like a treat for me. I get them every once in a while. I kind of stick where I'm at with the Virginia Slims. Um, someone had asked me a while back to try a Newport for a custom, and I tried them and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so great. And the funny thing was, it was like the first time I had ever tried a Newport. And oddly enough, my best friend, her mother worked for the Newport Cigarette Company. She was like a salesperson that would go out to stores and, whatever. And I used to get like back in the day when cigarette companies would give you all kinds of freebie stuff, like bags and the little koozie things that you put your can of pop in and stuff like that. I had all kinds of Newport stuff because she'd bring it home and she would just have it. And she even retired from that company. And never once did I ever try smoking a Newport until that custom video. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are really great. I wish I'd have known sooner.
Yeah, we could have smoke for free.
I know, right? Curtis says he loves pizza, hamburgers, fries, fried chicken, various ice cream treats, and God only knows what, as I am an overweight food addict. All right. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like food. Yeah, I like food, but I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite. Hubby really likes pizza, so we get that a lot, and he likes spaghetti, my spaghetti. So I make that quite frequently. But Awful is asking if we can smoke more. Marcio says, I think my fetish is different. I like natural smoking and I not like performance. No, that's not really different, Marcio. A lot of people like the natural look and the natural, someone smoking just naturally versus putting on a performance. Yeah, I think that's kind of why we're here. We're both, not trying to be the glamorous, put it on for fake. I really do smoke, and Angie does too. So, yeah. It's just kind of difficult when someone asks you to do something on demand and you're really trying to think about doing it. It doesn't really happen quite as well. David is asking you to smoke another cigarette, Angie.
Yeah, that I do too.
And Ashtray Boy is asking us, do not inhale and let's see if the smoke is more blue. That's kind of a good question because I've heard that before. That if you don't inhale the smoke, it's more blue than white. So yeah, we'll have to pay attention once we have another cigarette. Sanjeev is asking you something, but I don't understand. It's in another language.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sanjeev. I don't have my translate available to know what you're asking. I've been once held a cigarette in my mouth in all 40 years of my life. It's never been appealing to me, but as years went by, I slowly but surely enjoyed ladies smoking. Interesting, Curtis. Yep. So let me ask you this. We'll ask another question. Do you consider yourself to be a influencer, or how do you feel about having that title as a social media influencer?
Well, I think I would be like a bad one. Because I get a lot of like messages saying, "Oh, I started smoking because of you," things like that. I'm not sure I believe it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of questions like, how do I start smoking? Um, what do I do, sort of thing. And I'm like, just don't do it. Don't do it. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't start. Um, but yeah, I get that a lot.
yeah, there is those videos I like smoking encouragement, but I feel I had a customer that asked me for do this kind of custom, like encouraging him to smoke, but he told me that he didn't smoke actually, he just like to watch. So I feel that it's more like that when I do this kind of like for sale and all, I'm not actually thinking I not actually want to influence other people to smoke. It's more like, it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of a fantasy of them. So
Yeah.
everyone is adult, they know what they are doing as well.
Yep. Jan says, but I must say my favorite videos are the role play videos like Let's Smoke Because Mom is Away.
That's a fun one. Maybe I would do
Yeah,
it.
interesting. Thanks for the idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I hope I remember.
Mhm.
I have terrible memory. Just it's hard for me to remember stuff.
Okay, someone is asking, can we do a smoking trick right now?
I could try. I'm not sure you guys will see because it's full of smoke here already.
Yeah. See, and I just did a nose exhale, and I don't know that you can see it. I don't really do tricks real well.
I
Hi,
think
Tran.
the one I know how to do is ring. The rest is like not so good.
Yeah. Thank you, Trance. He said his favorite video, his favorite exhales, or great recent video, the favorite exhales. Ashtray Boy thanks you for putting the hashtags on your videos. Thank you for doing that. You're welcome. I try to do that with all my videos because it helps with the algorithm on things. Can you do a max? I Huffle is asking, can we do a max smoke hold right now? I don't know.
I think I will pass. I smoke too much in a row.
Thank you for smoking, Angie. You look fabulous. That's from David.
Thank you, David. I'm glad you don't think I'm too fake.
Mhm. Trant says that his favorite exhales are cone exhales. Okay, I do remember that comment. All right. what other tattoo or what other YouTubers do you follow the most? Do you follow any YouTubers religiously, Angie?
Not really. I like to watch some makeup clips and about fashion. Like I watch the Vogue clips, but I think it's more that.
Yeah. I myself am a junkie for especially like the law and crime channel. Um, and there's like a history channel that I watch, and there's one that I kind of look up all the time because I don't know if you like. I just find it interesting. They talk about what's called Nephilim, and it's the God, like they're the God sent down, they're the fallen angels that came to earth and went against God's wishes, that they mated with women, humans, and the humans bore these, supernatural slash human babies that were called giants. And they called them Nephilim. And then there's belief that like they are they're like the aliens, so to
Oh,
speak. Yeah, I'm like, what? I'm like, this is crazy. I gotta dig more into this. So I find myself looking that up a lot too. It's kind of crazy. And then like the ghost hunters channel I watch a lot. And of course smoking fetish channels and smoking channels I watch too.
but that one seems fun. It's interesting.
Yeah. Hubby actually got me to read um this book, that series. It's called The Nephilim. Um and it's a 3-book series. And I started reading, and it's somewhat fiction. It's fiction based on reality, sort of thing. And it talks about like ancient times and aliens coming down. It's just, and then it makes references to like the Bible and how it like correlates, and the Bible talks about these people, and it's really crazy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so fascinating. Like I blew through the books. I'm just like, I gotta read these. They need more because I want to read more.
Yeah, it's interesting because really when you study a bit about a story, for example, they found like, let's say, giant like bones, like very
Mhm.
huge bones. So you're like, you can kind of think that what is in the Bible is true because of this kind of stuff. It's interesting.
Exactly. And it makes reference to all that stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so fascinating to me. Whether it's real or not, I don't know, but it's fascinating either way.
Yeah.
Um, Trance says you're both great smokers, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. I Huffle says you guys should do this more often. Well, we can try.
I think we have fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I love being here with you.
Me too.
Ashtray Boy says, Abby, I really like your dingles, especially when you don't know you're doing it. Like when you work on your tablet and you're reading a story, when you're flipping your hair behind your ears. Yeah, I know. I noticed that I do it sometimes when I'm reading off my tablet and I'm trying to flip through stuff, but I don't really notice it when I'm flipping my hair behind my ears that I do that. Dave Matheson is asking if I can smoke the longest cigarette that I have. Well, I am right now with the Newports. I do have Virginia Slims, but I don't know that I have more. Let me see what I got. I do have another pack here available. All right. I can go back to those. Yam says the Nephilim are prevalent in the Book of Enoch. Exactly. The medieval church removed this book from the canon of scripture, even though our Messiah often quoted Enoch. Yes. And there's another book that kind of goes off of that where it references the Book of Enoch and it gives all the information there. And I do know that it was taken out of the scripture because of the things that it said. There's someone else who's a Nephilim junkie like me. Hello, Arturo. He says, I made it, guys. Welcome. I know you guys just did a smoking bay. I know you guys just did a smoking max hold. You guys just did a smoking hold, but you guys can go. Can you do a super max smoking hold? I don't know. Okay, Scarson says, I see Angie as a smoker on a regular basis since long time from her craving. Scarusin, do you know who that is? Welcome.
But thank you.
James says hello to us. Hello, James.
Hello, James.
Okay, it's the longest one I've got. I feel like those shorter cigarettes, when I smoke the long ones all the time, it just is like, oh my gosh, they go so quick. And I got some Newport Kings for a custom too that were just, I held them, I'm like, they're so short. I feel like 4 puffs and they're gone.
Yeah, it's weird when you get used to longer ones.
Yeah, because the Moors, which I smoke quite often, every now and then too, they're long too.
Yes.
Individuals, as Scarson says, Abby is a newbie. Yeah, in comparison to Angie, I am. Someone had the number for me. It was like 8 months, and I forget the rest. But yes, I am sort of a newbie, at least to YouTube. Individuals is asking, do you have a smoking fetish, Angie?
No, I don't. I may have like a cigarette fetish.
Yoan says, the only thing I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, says the only thing I like better than the Nephilim are Angie's videos, especially the role play ones.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy. It's really fun to film. I love making role plays. It's really fun.
That's not something that I've tried, at least not in videos anyway. Who knows? Maybe I'll try one of those some point.
It's fun.
Yeah.
My boyfriend.
Do you rip him in for those?
Huh?
Do you drag him into those?
Yeah, I did. We are discovering ourselves as actors, I guess.
Your poor boyfriend and my poor husband having to deal with us. Oh, I flicked my ash and now it's out. Oh no, it's looking a little bit.
Don't burn yourself.
Arturo says, I love smoking Newport 100s when I'm stressing about my sex life. Interesting. I mean, I will admit sometimes smoking makes it into mine, and we'll just leave that there.
It's a good balance.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so another question. While we're waiting for more questions, do you guys have any other questions for us?
Don't be shy, guys.
Yep. What do you like most about being part of the smoking fetish world?
Well, people are very supportive. You get to like interact with people that understand this kind of thing. It's like another world. I like.
Yeah. I think for me, I like being a part of it. I like interacting with people. Um, I like that we can bring something to people who may have hidden it for so long, and never really said anything, and they have like a place that they can go and, look at that, or they have, someplace like I forget who it was that said earlier on about their wife not smoking, and they to satisfy that need, so to speak, um, they can come to our channels and do that. And two, if I'm being honest, um, you know, for me too, if it turns me on to know that I'm turning someone else on, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. It's like a place where they can be themselves in a way.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Please do a Smoky Max hold. Abby, your 2 videos on training a husband were great. Will there be a third? I don't know, Ashtray Boy. That would be up to the subscriber that has sent me those stories. She got very creative. I was really impressed. I'm like, you guys should write a book. But I hope there's more to come. She hasn't made mention of anything more to come. But you never know. You'll just have to stick around for that. Dom Hall is asking for a slow nose exhale, please. All right. Scarson says, I guess somebody will recognize Angie in Santorini.
It's crazy because looking on clips per se, you can see who buys your, not who, but from where the person is. And it's from all over the world. It's crazy. Sometimes I can't believe. It's like all over the world, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird that, or at least to me, I don't know, it's not weird, I should say, that when I think about, like, people are watching me from all over the world. It's very humbling, I think. Like, it's just me, it's me, it's my personality, it's what I do, it's how I am, and there are people clear across the globe, taking time out of their day, their personal lives to pull up YouTube and watch us here.
Yes. Like the guy that changed his schedule to be here.
Mm-hmm. Colin says, I've seen some people lick the filter as they smoke. Do you know what that could be symboling or messaging, perhaps? Well, I'm pretty yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a subject that I could approach on, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's symbolizing, that's like a phallic symbol, really. And messaging, well, I guess the message would be there's some interest in phallic play. So, you know.
Go for it.
Yep. David asks, how many cigarettes could you smoke if you had a drink or night out? Yikes. I don't know. I don't know how many I would if I had a night out, because depends on what I'm doing, I guess. Because I'm at a club, you can find me on the dance floor. I'm one of those people. I love dancing, and clubs there's no smoking indoors anymore. So would I stop to take a smoke break? Yes. What about you, Angie?
Well, if I'm drinking, maybe I did that multiple times.
Yeah, I could see where that would easily be done.
Because when you drink, you feel that need to smoke. It's crazy.
Yeah. We got a smoking hold request and a nose exhales request.
I'm not sure they will see my nose exhales now because there's smoke all over the place.
Yeah, I've done a couple of them, and they're not, I don't think you can see them real well either. Curtis says he doesn't have much to do with his time. Well, thank you for spending your time with us, Curtis. Never heard the word phallic before. Phallic is a word that describes like oral fixations type thing. Yeah, things to do with putting things in your mouth. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it clean here.
I don't know, God. If they didn't, they're too innocent.
Yep. I don't have much to do with my time. Never heard that word phallic before. And Curtis, if you look up Freud, apparently the smoking fetish makes reference to that, in that it kind of, if you've had, a lot of people have smoking fetish because of a mom or an aunt or a grandma or a significant female in their life. They smoked when they were young, and as they mature, it comes back to them as a smoking fetish, and it as they mature, it comes back in a sexual manner, versus just remembering, I guess. But yeah, check out Freud. It'll make some sense. Trance says good backlighting in the shots. Thomas Miller says he saw the nose exhale. Thank you. Yeah, I guess a lot of men have the smoking fetish because of that experience in childhood that rears its head sexually. You know, a lot of in the research that I've done, it's viewed as it turns them on sexually because of the thought that it's the male member that the woman is smoking and putting in her mouth and her lips and da da da. So that's why it's a turn on. So yeah. I mean, I've heard of men watching a woman eat a banana turns them on, you know, so again, a phallic symbol. All right. So I guess maybe we will wrap it up here at this point. Do any of your other family members smoke too? David wants to know.
In my family, just my uncles, my father, my sister, just them smoke.
Yeah, in my family, my mom smoked, my uncles smoked, my great uncles smoked, my brother smokes. So, yeah. Hubby does chewing tobacco. So, all right. So let me ask you this one last question. Arturo says, Angie, you are totally cool.
Thank you.
What is your long-term goal for your channel?
My what? Sorry?
Your long-term goal for your channel?
I'm not sure if I have one. On my YouTube, I mostly like promote my content, so.
Okay. I'd have to say for me, initially I started it for it to be because it was fun. And when I kind of discovered the smoking fetish, I thought it would be cool and fun, and I just have fun with it, and it's really grown much more than I've expected it to ever grow. And you know, I'm just gonna keep doing it, keep having fun with it. And of course, you know, if I make a few bucks off of YouTube for it, even better. All right. Curtis, it is spelled P-H-A-L, no, P-H-A-L-L-Y-I-C. I think that's right. Quahar Khan says hi to both of us. Hi.
Hi.
All right. Okay, so are you ready to wrap up, Angie?
Sorry?
Are you ready to wrap up?
Yes, I guess so.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for being here and spending time with us this evening. We appreciate you. Quaher, I am from the US, and Quaher wants to know where you're from, Angie.
I'm from Brazil.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here, and we appreciate you spending your evening with us. Please don't forget to check out and subscribe to Angie's channel. It's Smoking Angie on YouTube and my channel, of course. And you can look for me under Abby Haute, Haute. All right. You are welcome, Yehan. And we will see you guys real soon. Thank you, Angie, for joining me. I appreciate you being here. It was great chatting with you and spending this time with you.
Thank you, Abby. It's always fun to be with you and smoke with you and chat.
Yep, we will see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Doesn't want to